Hello there everyone, welcome to another video that is prepared by Magandang Math. And now I'm teacher Christian and I will now discussing you what is arithmetic means and how to get it. Now we are going to define what is arithmetic means. So what is arithmetic means? It is the terms between two given non-consecutive terms in an arithmetic sequence. So now we are going to know what is our formula. Our formula is a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied to d. A sub n is our last term. A sub 1 is our first term. The n is the number of terms. And the d is the common difference. So now let's jump to some example. Our first example is find the arithmetic means between 15 and 35. In analyzing the question, we will need to just find the one term in between 15 and 35. So our terms is just 3. So first, we need to get the common difference. Finding the common difference, we need to use the formula a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So in substitution, our last term is 35, our first term is 15, and our n or our terms is 3. So our equation is 35 is equals to 15 plus open parenthesis 3 minus 1 close parenthesis times d. So now, according to the rule of PEMDAS, we need to compute first what inside the parentheses. So our equation become 35 is equals to 15 plus 2 times d. So now we will multiply 2 to d. So our equation become 35 is equals to 15 plus 2d. And now to compute what is the value of d or what is the value of our common difference, let's now put 15 beside 35. So if we put 15 beside 35, 15 become negative 15. So our equation become 35 minus 15 is equals to 2d. So 35 minus 15 is 20. Get the value of d, we need to divide both sides by 2. Over 2 is cancelled out, so we will just have the d. So 20 over 2 is 10. So our d is 10. After getting the common difference 10, we will now find the arithmetic means between 15 and 35. So, because we are getting the second term of the arithmetic sequence, so now our a sub n become a sub 2, and our a sub 1 is 15, and our n is 2 because we are finding the second term. Minus 1 times 10. A sub 2 is equals to 15. 2 minus 1 is 1 times 10. So now we will multiply 1 to 10. So 1 times 10 is 10. So our equation is a sub 2 is equals to 15 plus 10. So our equation, if we add 15 plus 10, become a sub 2 is equals to 25. So now we need to find the four arithmetic means between 42 and 72. First, again, we need to find the common difference. So in substitution, our a sub n is 72, our a sub 1 is 42. plus our n is 6. How we come up to 6? Because 42 is our a sub 1 and we need to insert 4 arithmetic means. So it means the 4 arithmetic means is the a sub 2, the a sub 3, the a sub 4, and a sub 5. So our 72 is our a sub 6, which is our last term. So first, 6 minus 1 become 5. So our equation becomes 72 is equals to 42 plus 5 multiplied to d. So 5 multiplied to d become 5d. So 72 is equals to 42 is equals to 5d. So now we need to put 42 beside 72 and 42 become again negative 42. So our equation becomes 72 minus 42 is equals to 5d. So we need to subtract 42 from 72. So it becomes 30. 30 is equals to 5d. Divide both sides to 5 and it becomes 30 over 5 is equals to 5d over 5. So 5 cancel and it becomes d is equals to 6. So our common difference to this problem is 6. In this example, we don't need to use the formula. We just need to add the common difference to the first term so we can find the second term. So in substitution, a sub 2 is equals to 42, which is our first term, and 6 is our common difference. 2 plus 6 is 48. Just like what we did on the first one, we just need to add the second term to the common difference, and we can find 54. And so on. 54 plus 6 is 60, and 60 plus 6 is 66. So our second term is 48. Our third term is 54. Our fourth term is 60. And our fifth term is 66. So our arithmetic sequence is 42, 48, 54, and 60, and 66. And if you want to practice what you learned today and how to practice yourself, try this activity. Also now we'll be discussing how to get the sum of the arithmetic sequence. The arithmetic series, sum of an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic series is the sum of the terms in an arithmetic sequence with definite number of terms. So the formula is, if we are finding the sum and the given is the a sub 1 and the last term, we can use a sub n is equals to n, open parenthesis, a sub 1 plus a sub n over 2 close parenthesis. And if the first term is just the given and not the last term, we can use a sub n is equals to n over 2, open bracket, 2 times a sub 1 plus open parenthesis n minus 1 close parenthesis times d, which is s represented to sum of the arithmetic sequence, and n is the number of the arithmetic sequence, a sub 1 is the first term, a sub n is the last term. So S sub n again is the sum of the arithmetic sequence, the n is the number of arithmetic sequence, a sub 1 is the first example. Find the sum of the first 10 terms of arithmetic series if a sub 1 is equals to 10 and the a sub 10 is equals to 40. And in analyzing the question, so the first term is given and the 10th term is given, so we are using the first formula, which is a sub n is equals to n, open parenthesis, a sub 1 plus a sub n all over 2 close parenthesis. So in substitution, a sub n is s sub 10 is equals to our 10 is our n our n is 10, our a sub 1 is 10, so plus our a sub n, which is a sub 10, is 40 all over 2. So 10 plus 40 is 50 over 2 multiplied to 10. So S sub 10 is equals to 10 times 25 because 50 over 2 is 25. So our S10, or the sum of the first 10 terms, is 10 times 25 is 250. The sum of the first 30 terms of arithmetic series in analyzing the question are just giving the first term in the number of terms. So we are using the second formula. So in substitution, our n is 30. So S sub 30 is equals to 30 over 2. Open bracket, our first term is 9. So our a sub 1 is 9 plus open parenthesis 30 because our n is 30. So 30 minus 1 close parenthesis, our d is 4. How we come up to 4? Because 13 minus 9 is equals to 4. So 4 is our common difference. So the next thing to do is to subtract 30 minus 1. It becomes 29. Our equation become S sub 30 is equals to 30 over 2, open bracket, 2 times 9 plus 29 times 4. So, in multiplying the both, it becomes S sub 30 is equals to 30 over 2, open bracket, 18 plus 116. 18 because 2 times 9 is 18, 29 times 4 is 116. So, now, S sub 30 is equals to 30 over 2 because 18 plus 116 is 134. So 30 over 2 times 134. So our S sub 30 is equals to 15 times 134 because 30 over 2 is 15. So the sum of the first 30 terms is S sub 30 is 2010. So after watching and learning something about this video, you can try this activity. This is the end of the video and I hope that you learned from it. And this is again Teacher Christian from Magandang Math, and always saying that mathematics is everywhere and definitely mathematics is beautiful. That's all. Thank you.